Hey y'all, I am back. I am back again with a dream. I've always had these certain type of dreams where I'm always with somebody and they doing something they ass ain't got no business doing. I'm telling you, I always create these dreams. I was with a guy, right? And we were in the hood chilling. And some kind of way he did something he had no business doing. And somebody was looking for him. They was finna kill him. Yeah. So I don't know what he stole. He had to steal him something. I don't know. But anyhow, we were in the hood, somewhere in the hood with a lot of trees. It was dark at night. And they were like, that's him right there. And I was with him. And I'm like, oh, shoot. So the guy was like, he was like, hide me. I'm like, hide you out here? Could I hide you? We outside. We in the middle of a park or something like that. How the hell could I hide you? And we ain't got nowhere to hide. So dude walk up, he was like, I know you got it. You might as well give me my shit. So I'm like, listen, I'm with him. I don't know what he got that's y'all's, but I don't know. We just linked up. I don't know what, if y'all going through something, I have nothing to do with it because I felt the vibe. Like, they finna kill this nigga. They finna kill him. So he screaming and he yelling, nah, man, it wasn't me. I ain't take nothing. I ain't take y'all shit, something like that. Anyhow, long story short, they made both of us walk. And while we walking in this alley, I could feel it in my mind, man, they finna off him. And he felt it too. He was like, tell my children I love them, man, and let them know this and that. But I ain't gonna lie. In that dream, I felt like he came to get me so they wouldn't bother him or whatever. But man, in that dream, they still got him. Like, they got him. Like, yo, how they got him, I don't know. But I felt like in that dream, they're coming because he did something to them people. I ain't lying. And them dudes, they were like, we know her. Like, they were like, they ain't want me, they wanted him. But he tried to get me to get killed with him. So that dream, I don't broke it down right now. Like, I take that as I don't need to be around nobody who out here doing things they ain't got no business doing because I could potentially go down with them. That's the way I took that dream. Because to me, a dream is just what it is. But within that dream, like my grandmother always taught me, the dream has a message encoded in it. So I called my son's father today. I'm going to call somebody else today, my friend guy today. I'm going to call every male and I'm going to tell every male that I know. Because I take that as a warning. My grandma taught me about dreams. I was so good with dreams. People used to come get me to they'll come tell me about their dreams and try. My granddaddy, before he transitioned, he used to come get me, ask me what I dreamed. Or if I used to dream numbers for him, and still to this day I do dream numbers, and I have hit. And somebody might be like, well, why you ain't never hit no lottery? Well, if I told y'all this story, y'all probably wouldn't believe me. I actually picked out some winning lottery numbers over probably like 30 years ago from my auntie, and she didn't play those numbers, and guess what happened? They came out. So it wasn't her time to win because all I wanted was to go to Disney World, and 9 times out of 10, from them couple of million she would have won, she wasn't going to take me. And as a matter of fact, I'm a text her. I'm gonna ask her, do she remember that? And I hope that I could get her to say yeah, not to say yeah, but yeah, you remember, acknowledge that, acknowledge you could have been a millionaire because of your niece, and you ain't play that goddamn number. Remember, I'm a really, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna call her. I don't know how I'm gonna get this video, but I probably would call her, and I probably would do the audio off of my son's phone, and I'll be able to upload that because I come with my receipts. I know she remember that. I know, Auntie, I know you can't forget that, boy. You could have, even though she probably would have been broke right now, but she would have had taste of being it. Yes, and that dream, they came for him. He had done did some slimy stuff, and he came to get somebody, so he went and go down by himself. I said in my dream, he had done ripped somebody off. Something he did to them people. And they found him. And they found me with him. So I felt like I could know how, like, I ain't gonna lie, that dream felt so real. It felt like I was scared for him. Like, and then I got scared for me because I'm like, they got us walking in this pathway, like, in the pathway, like, of the alley, it was like asphalt, but the alley was so small with all those trees around it. It seemed like we was like in Central Park somewhere. And they wanted him. They were like, oh, there he go. Let's get them. Let's get him. And then I was with them, so they, you know how some people is, like, they knew me. Did I know them? I think I probably may have, but in my dreams, I'm always a well-known person. Like, yeah, you gonna kill me? At least nah, buddy, you gotta go. You gotta handle that on your own. But I can imagine how it be when, like, for instance, it made me think of that case where I'm from in Fort Lauderdale. Just a couple of years ago, this young guy that my sons knew from school, and the father, I know a guy that knew the father, and the girlfriend used to work at Broward County Clerk of Courts, okay? And they went in their house and they killed every last one of them. Now check this out. It had to be somebody that they knew. You know why I say that? Why you say that, Velvet? Because they opened the door. It wasn't no forced entry in their house. Yep. And I'm look into that case because ain't nobody talking about that. That's a crime that have not been solved in the city of Broward. It had to happen about 3 years ago, but I just thought about it. It coincided with my dream because when that person went in their house and they was killed execution style, they knew what was finna go down. They knew they was finna die. Like, they knew it, and that's how I felt in my dream. Like, I had to wake up, like, you ain't finna, nah, bro, you gotta go in this alley and get knocked off by yourself, cause I have no desire of getting knocked off with you, okay? I couldn't save this one, and I couldn't. Like, he did something he ain't had no business doing in that dream. Whatever you took from them people, they wanted it back, and you claimed you ain't have what they were looking for. And they came to kill him, and I was with him. They came to get him, and I was with him. That's how it be sometimes. Sometimes people go out there and do stuff they don't have no business doing, and the person don't even want them. But because they're with the person that they want, they get two for the price of one. Real talk. I've seen it happen one too many times. I'm from Miami-Dade County, Liberty City, Scott Projects, Lincoln Field, PSU area, Charles I. Drew Elementary, Charles I. Drew Middle School, Pork and Bean Projects. Anybody that know about that part of Dade County, they know goddamn well how rough it is. Like, okay, that was one of the roughest parts back then in Dade County. Sure was. I remember a girl named Plum got killed because of that. They found out she took something from them, and they came to the projects and shot her up. They killed her right in the projects. They had to tear the Pork and Bean down. I wouldn't want to move over there. It's so much blood on that ground. People need to understand, and I want to make this clear before I leave. You can never get that blood up. It's an illusion. When that blood hit that ground, that is there forever. Do you hear me? I don't give a dang. They use ammonia, Clorox. It can't get in all the crevices. Don't people realize that blood has a flow? That blood goes into earth. Sure do. That's what grandma said. That's why back in the day, I don't know if you old enough. Back in the days when I was growing up, if you wasn't cousins with a person, you'll cut each other on the wrist and you'll put that blood on each other and say, that's my blood cousin. That's how believe it or not. I'm being honest. A lot of people in Florida used to do that. Gotta ask yourself where it come from. Some people said it came from the indigenous people making friends with the colonizers. I don't know, but I remember people doing it, saying you my blood cousins, cutting their wrist. Did I ever did it? No, because I got a lot of cousins. I mean, for the brother and sister that I don't have in my life that was supposed to be there, but it ain't what this reality is. I have a lot of cousins. Like, man, I got a lot of cousins. Like, and we used to hang together growing up. So that's what that is. But yep, that was the dream. They're coming to get you. Don't be around here taking stuff from people that ain't yours, because they coming. They are coming. And is there anything that else I would like to say? Infinite love and life. Infinite love and life, and may that proton of light resides within you. Vibrate to its higher potential. I'm out. Peace.